What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Matt's Market. Give me a few minutes while I get everything set up, send out a couple alerts, and then we'll be rocking here shortly. Talk about the market today, kind of see what happened in the stock market. Pretty crazy day, all the earnings, so we're going to go over that today. Give me a few minutes. What's happening, KC? What's up, Rick? What's up, Alex? Good to see y'all here in the chat. Getting everything set up real quick. Rick, I'm about to check Jasmine for us real quick. I know you are. We talked a little bit earlier. Let me update my app, and then I'm gonna pull it up here off the charts. We'll take a little peek, see kind of what's going on. All right, let's take a look at Jasmine, kind of see what we're looking at. Get to the, let's go to 30-minute chart. So that ripped back in March to 4 cents. That was nice, man. But it's been all downhill ever since. Setting lower highs, lower lows. Kind of giving you these little bull legs along the way. Got a little buy indicator right here, ran up here. Told you to sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So no buy alert coming in yet, but it could be soon bottoming out here. Maybe 1819. I know we talked about that level earlier. And it's quite possible we see Jasmine maybe bounce to that 1819 range. We're currently sitting at 0.0208. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this for us right here. Indicators. Well, I'm used to that. I'm used to Webull. Let's mark that 19 level right here. You see that? Watch this. Get rid of that. That's garbage. You know, maybe even that 2 flat, Rick, that might be pretty solid, man. It looks like you did bounce off of it a little bit right here. And this little downtrend, man, I mean, it was nice to see it pop back from 1.6 all the way to 2.8. But ever since 2.8, man, lower highs. So nothing really popping out the screen just yet, man. Kind of double bottom action trying to bounce, but man, it's looking a little bit rough, not gonna lie. If you can't hold that 1918, it's definitely next in line. You got some bottoms right here and one that lines up right here, and then ultimately 1.7. So between here and 1.7 could be a pretty good decent trading. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that as a channel for right now. We can mark that 2.1, that top right here. Kind of watch that area for potential breakout to the upside, which could bring you back to 2.2, which would get you back pretty positive, man. So I will be keeping my eye on it. Southern Bell, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Miller Time, what's happening, bro? So yeah, Rick, I think you're okay for right now, dude. I'd be watching that 2 flat range pretty closely. a breakdown there, you're probably gonna end up seeing 1.8, 1.9. So just be careful with it, man. I know you know what you're doing, and best of luck in your swing trading. So guys, what do we have? We got the SPY chart pulled up here off the 5-minute. Let's go check out the 4-hour chart right here. Been a harsh downtrend. We talked about this last night. It was nice to see a green day nonetheless for the SPY today. Now, what's going to happen tomorrow? If we have a green day, possibly, you know, we might start eyeing that 425 range if we have a good day. We had some earnings come out today, which were pretty decent. PayPal got extremely volatile after market hours. I don't know if y'all are watching it, but they had $10 5-minute candle as soon as earnings came out. So that was pretty cool to see. See, I got my notepad right here. I had some talking points on here for tonight. PayPal earnings. We'll go over that here shortly. But yeah, for the SPY, if we can pop back up, so we kind of hit bottom right here at 413 for right now. I'm not saying this is completely bottom, but we hit 413 and we're starting to bounce to the upside. So hopefully this is bottom consolidation and maybe a move to the upside. But here off the 30-minute, you're trending well below the 200 exponential, which is at 431. We're at 420.55 with a little bit of push after market hour. So let's get over here to the 4-hour chart. Trending well below that 200, kind of you know, seeing a little bit of a correction ever since that high of 479 right here. So 479, we did think it was going to end out somewhere towards that 402 range. Not quite seeing the pop up like we wanted just yet. So might indicate, you know, we could have maybe a little sideways for the rest of the week. You know, it got pretty volatile in the beginning of the week, so we could possibly see maybe a little downtrend with some sideways, and then we'll have our little pops here and there in the space. I see 435 tomorrow, my guy. That would be a pretty good move, and I do have 430. Actually, that's supposed to be 435. It's at 437, and that would indicate that bottom right here. So it is possible, man. That's a pretty big percentage move for the SPY for tomorrow, but it's definitely possible, man. Definitely possible. So we will watch it. So if you're feeling bullish, I don't have any calls on the SPY, but you know, I might look to just stay out of it for right now. Some people are shorting it. You know, I know a few people shorting it right here. Really, the time to be shorting it was right here off the 21st last week. That would have been a pretty good hit if you would have shorted somewhere around 445, somewhere within this area. You'd have had a pretty nice hit. So what's nice about it is you are having this these bottoms right here, and you are bouncing off of that. So that's actually pretty good to see. So hold on, my phone's going off. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I had to get my stuff straight. So yeah, Miller's feeling pretty bullish, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I like it, bro. That's what's up, man. I'm thinking a little sideways, but we'll see what happens. It could definitely pop up tomorrow. It's gonna be tough for it right here, man. The 50's sitting right at 434, so you're gonna have to get over that too on the way up. And I don't know why, guys. I've been saying it for a little bit now. I just don't think the I think we're still in a bearish trend right here, and we could possibly see some more downside. Let's get over to Bitcoin. Take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on, because that's really affecting the whole market. Nice little pop back. Didn't quite enter our zone just yet. That's what I'm really looking for. Somewhere between 32 and 37 is where I'm looking to you know, really start gauging the market for buy opportunities coming up here shortly. Who likes Apple tomorrow? I'm gonna have to look at it, bro. I'm gonna have to see where it's at. Apple's never really too big of a mover, so there's a chance. I'll take a look at it here after Bitcoin, man. We're just gonna be chill tonight, so if y'all got any questions, man, y'all pop them up here in the chat. I'm gonna actually snack while we do this thing. So all right, so kind of what we're seeing right here, I'm looking for 32 to 37. I am waiting for a bit of a fallout here. Even a little flash crash I am expecting with this downtrend that we've been having, man, ever since 48. That was pretty much the top right there. And you know, a lot of people were skeptical to sit here and tell you, hey, that's the top, because nobody really knows. You know, they can just take educated guesses about what the market's actually really going to do. But you know, 48 was pretty nice to see. Now we've been downtrending ever since, so I'm waiting, being patient for this area right here, and we'll see if that holds true. Like, we'll see if what I'm thinking is going to happen here with the crypto space does happen. I'll be sitting at a much better opportunity to potentially add some more crypto to the bag. And this area right here is not even a go all in. This is just kind of a dollar cost average. No, Miller, that's not some chips. That is some trolley sour octopuses, bro. But we'll see what happens. Nice little day today. Should say decent. He did pop above 39, and we are holding it, so that's pretty good to see. 39.4 is really a pretty decent level. So if we can get above that, we might start talking about retesting 40. But I just feel like 40 is going to be a hard rejection point for us right here, unless we really get some news coming in. Should do the Tube of Terror challenge on stream. I'm feeling bullish for some reason. The Tube of Terror. Why have I heard that before? Let me look that up real quick, Alex. Oh. I'll look at it after the stream, because I don't want to get copyrighted for playing someone else's shit. So we'll take a look at it after the stream, I promise, man. And if it's possible, I might take a look at doing it. So Apple tomorrow. What you feeling, bro? You feeling bullish on Apple? Let me see this real quick. It's gonna be fun to see, man. So they're estimating, where was I? Just had it. Estimated earnings per share coming in at $1.43. So, man, that's tough. If they don't hit it, they're gonna drop. We're in a little bit aftermarket. Man, 179. I haven't looked at Apple in quite some time, man. It could be due for a pop, though. It could be due for some good earnings. 138, then 149, and 153. Look, when this thing goes to turn around, and say it has good earnings tomorrow, I could definitely see it popping back above the 200. So 166, some 165 call options might not be too bad, depending on how much they are tomorrow. So I might take a look at that, man. Appreciate you throwing that out there. I didn't even look at Apple. So that's might be a good play, man. Let me get some lines popped right here. 15384. We'll mark that as bottom, kind of see what happens tomorrow after earnings. And then you got 144, treats you pretty well. Maybe a little bit higher, 146. All right, so let's talk about on the way up. You got the 50 exponential, which is at 164, and the 200 at 166. So if you want to play it really safe, some 163 call options on Apple are really not that far-fetched, man, to make some pretty good tendies. So I'm gonna mark that, and then I'm gonna check the prices, and I'll let y'all know in Discord. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna drop a Discord link in the chat too as well. There we go. Hey, Ford's doing good, man. I can feel you on the Ford play too. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Pull this chart up. Alex says he's looking at the US dollar index. Yeah, dollar's been soaring, bro. 103. 10 freaking 3. Look at RSI, man. Holy shit, 79. Get to that is a 4-hour chart. Damn. 103.28. You made a new high right here. Get out of here, bro. 317 or 322. So let's reference that back to Bitcoin. What did Bitcoin do on 322? Get to the 4-hour chart. I was 322. Looking a little bit different right now, but interesting. 322. We were at 41, and then we ran 7,000 between that week. So, all right, let's see what happens. Could be something to look at. What's up, Benny boy? Good to see you in the chat, man. Let me know if you want to look at any stocks, bro. I'm just kind of taking a chill night tonight, going over some stocks first, then some cryptos. So Ford Motor Company, 2529. Are their earnings tomorrow too? They were today. Hold on. I missed this one. Where's this? Check out this article. Ford earnings took a huge hit from Rivian. Wall Street is happy anyway. Ford Motor reported first quarter earnings that modestly beat Wall Street estimates. The outperformance wasn't big, but the quarter looks drama-free, and that's enough for investors during this drama-filled year. Ford reported per share earnings of 38 cents and an operating profit of 2.3 billion, up from 34 billion in sales. Wall Street is looking for EPS of about 37 cents and an operating profit of 2.1 billion from the 34.5 billion in sales. So shares are up just barely. So Ford operating profit margin is in North America's diversion came at 7.1%, the same margin as the fourth quarter of 2021. Let's take a peek. Boy, Ford's been flat for the longest time, man. That's the daily chart. And that step down here in January, man. Yeah, it could be a recovery play. It could recover here. I don't see too big of moves though. They only beat estimates by 1 cent, so. A year ago, the automaker reported EPS of 89 cents and operating profit of 4.8 billion from 36.2 billion in sales. So their sales have actually been going down since 1 year ago. So Ford marks its stake to market every quarter, so Ford had to recognize a loss of $5.4 billion related to Rivian based on the EV maker's value. At the end of March, Rivian shares closed this year at about almost 104 bucks, but ended the first quarter at about 50. Losing over 50% of its value. Ford owns about 102 million Rivian shares, so that could be dragging it down too as well. I thought Rivian had popped up a little bit aftermarket. Let's see Rivian. Rivian Automotive. Yeah, Rivian slight green aftermarket hours. 176. Step down, step down, step down. What you think it's gonna do? It's gonna step down again. That's what I think. So where could it go? How low can it go? Let's get to the 4-hour chart, take a look. Can't even go off anything. When this thing popped out in November, according to Webull, ran all the way to 179. Downtrend ever since. So yeah, I don't think it's quite done, but we'll see what happens with it. A pop back, you know, you have that 50 sitting on top this level of resistance at where is this at 36. So that'd be a top for me right now if I was playing Rivian. So Miller Time says it's going to be a pretty good 2 days. I hope so, man. I'm tired of seeing BS, man. Pearl, check DXY, dollar index. We did, bro. And I kind of referenced what happened with Bitcoin last time. DXY, sorry, was busting to 102 back here. I'm gonna have to get to the daily to pull it up. 102.99. We actually bust through that, which Bitcoin was at 41,000 last time it did it. Ended up running to that top of 48. So we'll see what happens with it. I am watching it very closely. The XY could go on a bit of a run tomorrow, so we'll just see. It is definitely hanging up there. It is hanging up there. I think when that thing comes down, it's going to come down pretty good. Just like it did here. It had a pretty nice rip up and came right back down. So, pretty nice rip up. I think it comes right back down. So, we'll see what happens with it. 103.82. I didn't see that earlier. 103.28. Didn't quite break that. We got triple top action going on right now. So, 103.82 is what the level I'd be looking for tomorrow as maybe a possible rejection point. Or we could go on a bit of a run, but we'll just have to watch it, see what happens. 103.82. Pretty much. Watch this. So I could definitely see us coming back to 100 right here. So I'm gonna pop that. So give us a little channel between 1 and 103. Kind of watch for on the DXY dollar index. Yeah, but look at this, SL. I agree with you, bro. 100%. Good to see you, by the way. What day is this? $322, it was peaking out. And then it came back down. 331. Watch this. So this is 3/24/2020. I'm trying to work this in my head. Hold on real quick. That's weird. Almost a year to this date that it's doing this. That's pretty weird. All right, so 3/23/20. Let's pull up Bitcoin. I think I fucked that up earlier. It's all good though. So 3/20/20, that's 21. That's just way back here. So when the dollar was hitting its high, Bitcoin had just took a fucking fat dump. So yeah, charts definitely correlate with each other, man. I mean, look at it. It's right here where it dropped to 4,000. That was back, you know, with the COVID deal. Interesting. But that was the bottom. And then for March to October, we had a pretty nice little run. You know, went from 4,000 to 9,000, then ultimately to 12,000. And then that brought on the bull run, which brought us to 40, and then all the way to 64. So we'll see what happens, man. Last time it was that high, the charts are correlating. So DXY. Let's see this. $330. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of going over some stuff real quick. Okay, I'll pull up all that later, but yeah. And long story short, weak dollar shrunk Bitcoin, vice versa. So I was just kind of, I thought I was on to something a little bit with some charting about what was happening right now with this 103 pump. Because man, the charts do correlate, they really do. So you have to pay attention to what's going on. And you know, look at Ethereum, 28, 29 right now. So seeing a better day today than what we saw when we hit 27.67. So still think we're heading lower. We might end up retesting 29, somewhere within this 29 range, and then maybe a little rejection. Just depends. If we have a green day tomorrow, we could possibly start heading back to that $3,000 range for a retest. And that's very possible because you know, these major levels, like I consider 3,000 on Ethereum a pretty major level. So we'll see what happens with it. We could pump up a little bit. But I am thinking rejection for some pretty major levels of crypto coming here shortly. Sales are big for Ford Mustangs. Popular in my area. I see them a lot. Hell yeah, man. We'll see what happens. Well, I mean, 38 cents per share. I don't know, man. Hopefully it has a green day tomorrow. T-Doc was one stock taking an absolute beat down today. It was down 36% after market hours. Reported losses per share of $40, bro. $40. Like, this thing got fucking absolutely rocked. You know, just the beginning of the month, it was trading at $77. So if you had shorts on this thing, congratulations. But this thing fell completely out the sky. Let's go to the daily, see if we can find some type of support. I mean, you'd have to go way back here to 42, and you're at 35. Holy shit. So you fell to these previous tops. So maybe 31. Might have a bad day. Even 27 tomorrow is possible if this thing continues selling off. But yeah, guys, T-Doc took a absolute beatdown today after market. I'm gonna pull that up here. Read this to y'all for a second. Give me 1 minute. Look at this 30-minute candle straight down. So Teladoc Stock plunges more than 30% after earnings outlook slashed. Massive impairment charge. Here we go. Teladoc executives now expect 2.4 billion to 2.5 billion in revenue for the full year, along with 240 million to 265 million in adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, all that good stuff. The prior forecast called for 2.55 billion to 2.65 billion in revenue and 330 million to 355 million in adjusted earnings. So shares were off nearly 37% in after hours trading, falling lower than 38 bucks after closing with a 3.1% decline at $55.99, which you can see on the screen here. But shares haven't traded for lower than 38 in a regular session since March 2018. So I'm watching Teladoc for a potential bounce back, but let's read a little bit further into it, kind of dig into what happened today. So Teladoc's new forecast for right now reflects trends that executives are seeing in the market for direct-to-consumer mental health and chronic condition services, such as higher advertising costs in the mental health market that are causing lower than anticipated yields on its marketing spending. It also cited for elongated sales cycle as employees and health plans evaluate their long-term strategies in the chronic condition market. Despite the revision of the 2022 outlook, they are confident that their strategy, along with the depth of their capabilities, will prevail. But for the first quarter, Teladoc generated a net loss of $6.67 billion, or $41.58 a share, whereas they recorded a loss of $200 million, or $1.31 a share a year prior ago. So Teladoc's loss is the most recent quarter, largely reflected a $6.6 billion impairment charge related to goodwill. Teladoc executives did not disclose how much the goodwill charge is Wednesday's new release, but roughly 12.8 billion of the 14.5 billion in goodwill on Teladoc's books stemmed from the 18.5 billion acquisition of Livongo in 2020. So according to the company's filings with the SEC, the goodwill impairment has triggered but sustained a decline in Teladoc Health share prices, with a valuation and size of impairment charge driven by a combination of recent market-based factors such as increased discount rate and decreased market multiples for a relevant peer group of high-growth digital healthcare companies. The company's revenue rose to 565.4 million from 453, while analysts tracked the fact set had been anticipating 569. So Teladoc, man, probably gonna take a nosedive tomorrow, guys. Tell you the truth, I mean, estimated earnings losing $41 per share. I mean, you came from 56 to 35. I mean, that's terrible. That's horrible. SL says my bear chart holding or signaling sell, so we could bounce until the Hawks fly May 3rd. And we're kind of in a period, man, kind of where the Fed's a quiet Fed period. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I do feel more downsides coming. Healthcare ain't no more. Get your own healthcare. Get your own healthcare book. Chris Bucks is in the house. What's happening, bro? Good to see you here tonight. Great to see you, man. Beyond Meat went to the freaking moon. Let's check it out, bro. Wow. Yeah, at one point, this thing freaking did a little moonshot. Shot from 35 to 47 and then ended up at 37. Buy the hype, so news, man. That's what seems to be a trend. Let me pull up an article on this. All right. Wait for this thing to load. Of course, it's not going to load. Let me refresh this real quick. All right, so Beyond Meat stock jumps on hopes McDonald's partnership will be permanent. Beyond Meat stock jumped on Wednesday following reports that its McPlant partnership with restaurants behemoth McDonald's may be permanent. This could be a catalyst for the plant-based protein maker as its retail sales continue to lag, but McDonald's says its position hasn't changed. Speaking on Most Innovative Companies Summit, McDonald's ticker MCD Global Chief Marketing Officer Morgan Flatley said that the customer dining experience will dramatically change in the coming years and is likely to include very established. Wow, they cut the article off. That's some bullshit, bro. Hold on. They cut the freaking. That's some bullshit. Okay. Let's see. So the first article comes from the website Fast Company. Its original version says headlines that the McPlant burger, a menu item that started rolling out in the U.S. in October 2020, will stay on the menu permanently. The plant-based burger isn't co-branded with Beyond Meat, but McDonald's does use Beyond Meat as its plant-based beef supplier. This is why Beyond Meat stock skyrocketed today. Two Beyond Meat burgers imaged right here. Let me pop these up in case you want to get you a Beyond Meat McDonald's burger, but let's keep reading. However, shortly thereafter, Bloomberg reported that McDonald's said the original Fast Company headline misconstrued the issue. According to the source, it's nothing new to report. That's what caused Beyond Meat to come back down to earth, but still up about 9% overall as of 3:10 p.m. today. For 2021, Beyond Meat generated revenue of $465 million, a decline of 14% from 2022. So I think we're seeing that a lot in the markets right now. A lot of declines year over year right now, and that's not good, man. It's month over month, year over year, gross profit margin decline. So kind of telling you right there, it's a telltale sign people don't have the money floating around like they did, especially when the stimulus checks were propping up the market, and just everything was running crazy. So Beyond Meat, no great news, but still look good to see. What's up, Martial Law? McDonald's in earnings do well too. Let me pull that up. So the estimated earnings per share, $2.18. Got earnings for tomorrow. So McDonald's is expected to report its whoa, those are fucking. I just called it a sour one. Is expected to report its first quarter 2022 earnings results on Thursday before market open, as the restaurant industry at large and consumers alike face the impact of inflation, while the Golden Arches hones in on growing its digital presence and marketing innovations like menu hacks and offerings. Here's what Wall Street is expecting, according to Bloomberg consensus estimates. Revenue is expected to come in at $5.57 billion. Adjusted earnings per share, $2.17 is what is expected. U.S. same-store sales, 3.59% expected. Global same-store sales, 15.63 expected. So any of those don't hit, you'll probably see McDonald's come down a little bit. But they're doing it market open, so I think they're gonna have pretty decent earnings. During the past quarter, which ended in March 31st, 2022, the Chicago-based company faced the impact of the Omicron variant and its toll on the food industry alike. In a recent note to investors, downside scenario for the fast food giant could be renewed or prolonged sales disruptions from the coronavirus in some markets, weighing on sales through 2022 and taking a toll on franchise owners. BITG has a buy rating on shares of McDonald's with a price target of $2.80, down slightly from $2.95 on slower growth in international same-store sales as a result of the war in Ukraine. So we'll see what happens. It could get interesting for McDonald's for tomorrow. What's up, Chaz D? Good to see you, bro. Thank you for tuning in, man. That's what I was kind of thinking, Pearl. I was kind of looking at that, man. Yeah, a good rejection at 103. I think it's 83 was that top back in 2020. We could go on a nice little run, so need to pay attention to it. Check out the VIX today. Watch this. So VIX bounced off the 50, started popping back up. So down 5.73%, but you have to remember that thing was up 26% yesterday. So we'll have to see what happens with it tomorrow. But nice bounce off the 50, clean bounce. So we'll see what happens. As of right now, 33.81. I'm OCD, guys, sorry. Boom, that's gonna have to be good enough. And then I'm gonna mark, let's mark $30 right here as some pretty decent support. So we'll watch it, see what happens. You do have resistance here at 33.71, some pretty good resistance. And then after that, 35. So we'll mark 35, that's relevant enough. 35.5. And then ultimately 37.52. And that was beginning of March. But let's get to the daily here. Oh shit, hold on. What Altum are you buying? I'm not buying anything right now, man. To be quite honest with you. I'm holding tight just because, I mean, look at this chart, man. This is Matic. It's just been really falling down and down and down. So hold on one second. I need to pull this up. So we'll see what the VIX does tomorrow. See if it has a good day. But I'm not buying any altcoins right now, Pearl. I'm just kind of hanging tight, man. And that's mainly because I think the market's going down a little bit. It's just my personal opinion, man. If I miss out on some, I'll be okay. But here we go. This is the box I'm looking to load up in, toward the lower end of that box. Of course, I'll take something toward the mid-range, 27.5. We got close to that yesterday, so you know, I am being patient. We ended up hitting 27.65, so I didn't start dollar cost averaging in just quite yet. I think I'm gonna wait it out to see what happens, and then possibly you know, let you know as soon as I start dollar cost averaging in. FTM's a good project, man. Ooh, underneath $1, bro. Hey, thank you for bringing that up, man. My alerts were not set. Wow, look at this shit. That was my level of support right there, 103. And I was waiting for $1. One freaking buck. This thing is at 99 cents. This thing hit 95 cents. Wow. I'm interested, man. I am. There's nothing holding it up right here, though. I feel like this could be bottom for FTM. Just because look what happened here. Could be bottom for right now is what I'm saying. You have these harsh downtrends and you pop really nice. Harsh downtrend, and this is from beginning of March to mid-March. And mid-March, you went on a rip to beginning of April. And then to end of April, almost a month. So you'd almost think if the chart continues itself, you know, these big drops pop up, big drops pop up. Oh shit, I moved that level, sorry. Big drop, pop up maybe. Back to 113, maybe. You know, if we do see a little recovery in the market, that would be nice. I just wish it would hurry up and get to where it's going. One thing we haven't seen in a while is these market flash crashes that we got used to seeing here for a while. We haven't had one yet. It's just been really harsh selling, but no real market flash crashes where Bitcoin just drops suddenly, which usually I like those in a sense. I don't like it for people trading on margin because first and foremost, they get wrecked the most. But what I do like it for me is a good buying opportunity because I can go in and swoop up crypto on the low really quick, but you have to be on top of it because once those things happen, they happen fast. So, man, 99. Thank you for telling me about that, Pearl. I am looking hard at it, man. I missed that last 103 bounce, which was right in this area before it ultimately went to 168. So, I kept saying off the stream. I felt bad about it. Now it's underneath my price target. So, I might actually pick me up some after this live stream. I don't care if it goes down a little bit. I might just dollar cost average down with it, but I might start dollar cost averaging into FTM. So what's up, Rodney Smith? Cheers to you, bro. Martial law. Hey, dude, Phantom. If you're talking about Phantom, bro, Phantom's not a bad project, man. I mean, I had this thing. Phantom treated me extremely well, bro. I had it cheap, and that thing absolutely did its thing for me. Ran at 338. Now I sold her. I paper hands this thing about 280. I told everybody that off the live streams, and it did run a little bit more, but I wasn't mad about it because you know what? I made out well over 100% off this thing. So to see it back at 95. Just the charts here on Webull, you know, there's nothing holding it up right here. So I'm a little skeptical, but could be a nice little bounce opportunity here for a quick swing trade. Still got some more if it dips further, but we chilling. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick me up some as soon as this live stream ends. So appreciate you dropping that on us, man. I haven't looked at Phantom in a while, man. I just haven't. Let me. I was supposed to have this chart further down. Oh, that's what happened. I put my camera on tonight, so I can't do that. Mellow Time got some FTM. Let's go, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. I like FTM. Great project, man. Just don't know where bottom is. But what I can tell you, these big drops followed by a pop. So big drop, you'd almost think it would have to pop at least back to maybe 130, 125. But we'll see. Depending on what Bitcoin's doing, that's going to be a tall tale sign. Let's pop over to Dogecoin real quick. Take a peek. Boy, you can tell we do a lot of TA on Doge. Look at all these freaking lines. So I did come out of the top end of our box here. But look at that 14, man. That 14 is starting to hook down here off the 4 hour. Where's this 50 at? Let me hide all this. So at 50s at right at 14 cents. So as of right now, really strong support for Doge at 14 cents. You know, can we break below it? Absolutely. We're on a 4 hour candle that is heading towards going beneath it. But 1363, you got some pretty good, decent support, and then 13.5 ultimately. But kind of what's happening, man, look at, I just saw Hood out the corner of my eye, and I knew Hood was going to go down today, but it popped back after market, which is weird to see. Robinhood, what they did is cut 10% of their workforce. So that was the reason for the fall yesterday and today. Let me pull this up real quick. Robinhood earnings estimated for tomorrow minus 30 cents. So we'll see what happens. Pull up this chart. Well, ever since that 1649, this thing's been getting obliterated. Could be a decent buying opportunity. We'll see how earnings treat it. You know, if they beat earnings a little bit, people could regain confidence and buy back in, which would recover kind of what you lost here since March. So we'll see what happens. Popped a little bit after market hours, up 3%. Pretty much, you know, still didn't regain everything it lost throughout the day, but nice to see it pop a little bit. So tomorrow, investors will be focusing on whether Robinhood has been able to prevent a further slowdown of its revenue growth when the company reports earnings on April 28th, 2020. Two, analysts expect Robinhood to report another loss per share as revenues fall for the first time in at least 9 quarters. So investors will be watching Robinhood's monthly active users, a key metric that uses to gauge user engagement, which is you know, positive in correlation to revenue. So analysts expect the company's monthly active users to rise, but at the slowest pace of any quarter in at least the past 2 years. So shares of Robinhood have underperformed the broader market since they began trading on the NASDAQ in late July 2021. When you remember the IPO, I told you I was not touching that went to the moon. There you go. Eventually got to where I thought it was going to go, which is where it's heading now. $9-10, but I'm still not a buyer just quite yet. I want to see what happens with earnings tomorrow and see how we make out. So I am watching that. That is the main focus that investors are going to be watching for, which is monthly active users, which generates market order flows through Citadel, payment for order flows, which ultimately generate revenue for the company. So big factor I'm looking for tomorrow. I did extremely well for AMC, man, so it's hard for me to knock. I can't knock AMC. I get the whole meme stock play. Trust me, bro, I understand it. But I did extremely well. I was in really early. My first videos were about AMC. It was back trading at $5. So I really can't knock the whole meme stock, you know. Ronnie Smith says, I caught a swarm of bees today and the wind blew the box off when I had to put it back together. They were pissed and damn, bro, that sucks, man. Are you a bee catcher? Let me know, bro. I didn't know that. All right, so Shiba Inu, another meme crypto that's been in a bit of a downtrend. Could be, man, it's so hard to judge. I just feel like the market is going to fall out. That's just what I feel, bro. Every chart I look at, it's looking bearish. It's just looking bearish, but it runs a chance of popping here too. You never quite got the double bottom at 21 just yet. Yeah, 23. 21 double bottom would confirm, like, I would feel like the market, I'm pretty solid on thinking what I think is going to happen in the market here shortly. AMC now, not back then. Oh, I feel you, bro. I haven't touched AMC. I wouldn't touch it with a, or I say that with a stick. AMC's, honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. 1580. Yeah, you probably heading to 1450. I'll pick some more up if it hits around $8. How about that? That's what I'm looking for if I'm gonna pick up any AMC. My man Travis. By the way, this is a fake out. We're gonna run up hard soon. Still bullish. I hope so, man. I hope it runs to the freaking moon. I just feel like we have a little bit more downside to go, man. Just what I'm feeling. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I have 7 hives for 5 years now. Hell yeah, bro. That's freaking cool, man. I wish I had shit, man. That's fucking honey on demand, bro. Dude, I'm gonna have to, you're gonna have to hit me up in Discord, dude. I'll buy some honey from you. You can mail it to me. Give you boy the hookup on the fresh honey. Yeah, 15.21. So it's just working its way down to, I mean, dude, the market. I'm so bearish, man. I don't think y'all ever see me this bearish. I'm just fucking absolutely bearish on the entire market right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. Ukraine, the Fed, dude, just earnings are going complete dog shit. It will fall out, but we get a bounce. Some say we could see blow off top type of rally. We could, man. There will be a point where I do see it blow off top. Will it be off this next bullish leg in this bear market? I don't know, man. Blow off top rally for Bitcoin. You know, we're down over 50% from its high. So, well, not quite 50. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here looking at something else. Travis saying, love you, bro. Thank you for that $5 make you holla super chat. Appreciate it, man. But trading at 40, you know, high of 70. Can we get there? Absolutely. I don't see it happening, man. And I'm being patient as of right now, trying to see when this bottom is so I can optimize this next pump, man. Because look, Cardano 84 cents, Ethereum Classic 31, XRP 64, Matic 126. These prices are just crazy, man. They're absolutely crazy. BAT 66, FTM's 99. FTM, I gotta buy some Phantom. I don't care what happens in the market. I gotta buy some Phantom. So, you know, that's what I'm feeling. This dude gets 10 to 12 gallons. This dude didn't even say jar. Gallons, bro. Gallons. That's what's up, man. So yeah, guys, let's see what happens tomorrow. AVAX 69.83. That has been underperforming the market too as well. Everything's down right now in the crypto space. Nothing really happening, just sideways trading, a little bit of downtrend. So hopefully we got some better news tomorrow. If everything starts popping, of course, you know, we'll hop on the live, try to keep you guys up to date. But as of right now, I think that little rally we saw Monday was from the Fidelity launching the 401ks with Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens, guys. So best of luck in your trading, and let me know if y'all need anything. I'll be in Discord, but I'm pretty tired, guys. I just wanted to hop on and touch base with y'all and see what y'all are feeling. But I'm going to buy some FTM. I'll post a screenshot in the chat, but I'm about to load me up on some FTM. Not going 100%, but gonna end up, maybe go 25% in. That's a pretty good price right now, and it's looking like it could bounce. I feel optimistic about FTM, so I might. I'll post what I end up doing. So, with that being said, guys, much love. Appreciate y'all tuning in with me tonight. Travis, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Always appreciate it.